how much should we read into Deshaun Watson's performance last night?
He looked really good for a rookie playing his first game. He threw the ball away, didn't force it into coverage. He didn't have a turnover. He overthrew some receivers, but that's not surprising to people that have been watching him in the off-season program in the first 2 weeks of preseason training camp.
Well, Tom Savage was no slouch himself, 9 of 11, 69 passing yards. Handicap what's going on there with the quarterback situation in Houston, please.
Savage is a starter. He was 9 of 11, 69 yards, 92 rating, got off to a bad start. His pass protection was awful. They went to a no-huddle, rolled him out. He took him straight down the field for a touchdown, went to the bench. Watson came in. Lots of fans, Rich, came up from Clemson, and people were excited to see him because he's an exciting player, but he is strictly the backup. He's taking every second-team snap. Savage is taking every first-team snap.
So this is there's no there pretty much right now.
There's no there when it comes to Deshaun Watson starting first game unless Tom Savage gets hurt. He's been hurt in each of his first 3 seasons, so odds are it's going to happen at some point.
I mean, and of all people to give Tom Savage the seal of approval, thumbs up, and for the starting position, it is a Clemson Tiger of the first variety and DeAndre Hopkins as well. What do we read into all of that, John?
Well, Hopkins endorsed him back in the minicamp. He endorsed him the first week of training camp. And then a national guy came in last night. He did it again. Last week, and everybody acted like it was a big deal, but that's no surprise to anybody there. Tom Savage is real big on making sure he spends a lot of time with his receivers off the field. And even Deshaun Watson talked about how they're best friends, how they hang out away from football. Savage is real big on that, Rich, and that's part of being a leader. He knows the system inside out. The players respect him because he's paid his dues.
So I'm with John McClain here of the Houston Chronicle. I know you're saying there's no there, and I know you're saying that that Watson's the backup, and you know better than anybody. All that said, he's a first-round pick. We know Bill O'Brien has a lack of patience on occasion. He'll sometimes say someone's my starter, and then at halftime makes a decision to go somewhere else. Why shouldn't we think that would happen again here, John?
Because Tom Savage looked real good after they changed the strategy. And teams coming off winning records rarely start rookie quarterbacks at the start of the season. Russell Wilson took over a losing team. So did Dak Prescott. So did Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston. And Savage has paid his dues. He knows the system. He can handle Bill O'Brien, unlike Brock Osweiler. He will be the starter when they begin the season against Jacksonville, unless he were to just stink it up in the next 2 preseason games, and Watson was great. But Savage is the starter for now. And remember, you just pointed it out, Bill O'Brien has benched a starter in each of his first 3 seasons, so the odds are Savage will get hurt or he'll get benched.
So what is the major question mark then involving the Houston Texans going into the season, best you can tell, John?
Quarterback. They got Tom Savage, who's never thrown a touchdown pass. He hasn't thrown an interception. He started 2 games. He's 1-1. He's been injured a lot. And so it's all about the quarterbacks. Rich, they got what they need to win the division for the 5th time in 7 years, 3 years in a row. I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender because you're in the AFC. But they got a chance to at least go farther in the playoffs if they could finally get some production as a consistency quarterback.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you liked some of that, get some more of that on the Rich Eisen Show app. Follow all the information you see right here on the Rich Eisen Show.